This is for you, Carolyn, but it doesn't necessarily pertain to you. Ayo, I'm anxious from all angles as I'm angling for those angels that dangle from the rainbows, looking so painfully strangled, tangled in their own halos. I ain't trying to lay low and they ain't trying to say no. You need some validation, pretty girl, shit, why didn't you say so? Cause I could be your Superman and save you from yourself and squash those insecurities that cage you in a cell. You look like you got some demons feeding that wasted sense of self, always stuck up in your head, that's why you don't talk much. I know you got a lot of walls and keep your emotions locked up, but if you just let me in, girl, and open that box up, I promise I can help you. I'll show you the way. Or maybe I'll just hurt you, then throw you away. See, there's no way for you to say whether my motives are pure, and honestly, at this point, I don't even know anymore. But fuck it, you got nothing to lose, baby. Don't be so insecure. All you gotta do is give me the key so I can open the door, and we can go and explore. We'll go swimming in the ocean that's the inside of your mind, and try and find what all that pain is that resides in those eyes. So take my hand, little girl, and we'll jump right in. I really don't know shit, but we can pretend. I can act like I'm overly confident all night and tell you in my arms you gonna be alright. Cause I just go with the flow and I front like I know. Sometimes it works out and sometimes it won't. But if I help you or just fuck you, it's all good in the end. Cause you can't get any more broken, but you might get fixed. Hey yo, I know why you wear too much makeup and you linger at the checkout lines, talking to cashiers about nothing, just hoping to find a fake momentary escape from your emotions, very hopeful for a sign, just a wink or a glance that tells you he could be the one if he just gives you a chance. And though this meaningless, empty, hollow exchange means as much as when the mailman calls you by name, it validates your ego, makes it feel like you are beautiful, and now you know you're not alone. Just for this moment there are two of you. For that fraction of a second, there's nothing anything can do to you. You're untouchable now, baby. You're finally free to go become all of those things that you've been dying to be. You can conquer your fears and everything in your path, lay your demons to rest and make peace with your past. The sky's the limit. There's nothing holding you back until he says who's next in line and the moment has crashed. And this is your existence, living one validation to the next, just a temporary fix until you're right back in this mess. You're living in a nightmare. I know you're smart enough to see it, but maybe together we can start to defeat it. So take my hand, little girl, and we'll jump right in. I really don't know shit, but we can pretend. I can act like I'm overly confident all night and tell you in my arms you gonna be alright. Cause I just go with the flow and I front like I know. Sometimes it works out and sometimes it won't. But if I help you or just fuck you, it's all good in the end. Cause you can't get any more broken, but you might get fixed. Hey yo, I know why you got a diary and never filled out a page. I know you're just a victim of a life full of villains that slayed your innocence a million ways and filled you with shame. And now today all those devils are just projections in your memory, but it kills you the same. You're still running from those enemies, and maybe you should, cause their souls still exist inside the heart of every man on the planet that tries to victimize and take advantage of your damage just to spread those thighs. And maybe I'm one of them, or maybe I'm not, but baby, you got to make up your mind. You can take it or not. Life is just a game of chance like scissors, paper, and rock, but there ain't no way for you to win without taking a shot. And to be blatantly straight, I'm getting impatient with waiting and got to say that the clock is ticking on your decision, cause in a minute I'm thinking about riding out on you, ma, to go say all the same exact shit to that chick that's sitting on the other side of this block. Peace.